Hello friends, welcome to Hentai Vs Evil. We have played a little bit, and I was so graciously provided with a key for Hentai Vs Evil by the wonderful folks over at EastAsiasoft and Axyos Games. Hentai Vs Evil is a action survival sandbox shooter. At least that's what I'm calling it, because we're in a sandbox and we're doing stuff. And we have a couple different choices. Shotgun does pretty good, but I personally like the machine gun because you have a little bit of a larger radius. I'm playing on easy because it's a nice way to showcase this. I have played on normal, and the difficulty is there, that there is an adjustment. I'm hoping there's a hard mode. I legitimately just got the key. I wanted to do a little bit of a first impression here while I'm learning controls and such. And as my audience knows, I'm not typically into first-person shooters, but something like this, something sandboxy. Why? Oh, okay, that's new. I've killed probably 14 of these, and I've never seen one kind of stick to your location. And certainly, it does seem like certain attacks have weird hit ranges, but that's not enough for me to say that I have a complaint about it, because everything controls good minus the jump. If you jump and you're close to something, you still trigger the hitbox. Looking forward to seeing what survivor mode is, because we're playing on rescue mode. Gotta save the girls. Gotta save them all. Also, people who like customizing their characters will not be disappointed, because there's all sorts of sliders for this game. Certain things you'll notice is that enemies can kind of pop up when you're least expecting it, and certain attacks can sometimes linger. Linger isn't the best word. Certain attacks have an animation that kind of allows them to stay within your hitbox area. Trying to get... Okay, I killed that guy before he could do up attack. I'm gonna have this guy do his. Certain things like that. The hitboxes, there seems to be a little bit of collision here, but it's not horrible. You won't die from taking too many hits. I mean, you'll lose the level, but there's enough health kits around that it's not as punishing. This reminds me a lot of some retro shooters, retro third-person indie game shooters, and I like this style of game. Normally, I don't play shooters as often. I used to play stuff like The Division a lot, and on Twitch, I do find myself playing Fortnite and a handful of other smaller shooter games. I do want the health kit, but I have to destroy these demons. And you'll notice that the demons will kind of train behind you a little bit. This is not good, but it is ideal for a first impression showing. And you'll see that there will be multiple parts for this particular review, because I wanted to show off. I guess this is my second level impression, because I'm not speedrunning this right now. Do not show up out of nowhere. Got a 10. My only complaint is this jump. There seems to be little bit, don't want to even, not lag, it's the fact that the hitbox lingers. Multiple enemies gathering in one location is harmful for you. And you can easily be overwhelmed. My first time playing, I was completely overwhelmed because I didn't attempt to pay attention to my surroundings as much as I would normally. Because I thought that this would be a little bit different with the enemy spawns when I initially saw the trailer. I just thought tons of enemies. They won't be directly on top of me, so I'll be good. But this is a lot of fun. Taking out their knees as I please. Normally on easy mode, the round I did was about 7 minutes, so if you're looking for something that's kind of fast paced and not super punishing, this might be that quick burst game for you, because this is fun and it is entertaining, plus there is the element that you can customize the girls a bit. And we'll get into that here momentarily. Oh, I must have just walked right past it. We went that HP, and it does keep track of your kills, which is very good. If you're trying to see if you kill more enemies in a faster time than your friends, this might be a fun game for you to do that. I, for one, am looking forward to trying stuff out with the actual leaderboard. I know this time it's a little slow, and we unlocked a new girl. Hello, new girl. Welcome to the team. 7 minutes, 57 seconds. That's not super fast, but now all of the girls are free. Go and check the leaderboard. Wow. But let's talk about dress up a little bit. You wanna know what? We'll choose you. If you want sticks, like stick legs, you can do that. If you want super thick legs, you got that. If you want to improve your core, you can do that. If you want to become more agile, you can do that. You can even shrink yourself or make yourself much taller. You can change clothes to a multitude of different outfits, multitude of little hands as well. I believe there's even stuff that you'll be able to unlock here. And of course there is the body color slider as well. I'm gonna change her hair back to pink. If I can find out how to do that. All of these are little prefabs. So you have options, but you don't have a crazy amount. I wonder what other clothes options it has. Seems like the girls all have PJs, they all have the school outfit, and they all have underwear. So there is a little bit of layer with that. Camera sensitivity, I have to turn that up. I should have done that. You do have multiple different options for languages, ranging from English to Japanese, Chinese, Mandarin, Korean, Spanish, Dutch, French, Italian, Portuguese, Russian. So there are a lot of different options for our fans in Europe if you want to pick it up. Also, photo mode. Hey, Get in focus, ladies. Get in focus. They're gonna be in the thumbnail. Focus. Boom. You were in focus. Part 2 of this review will be added to this video. There's gonna be a small cut. Some final thoughts as I dive into this game of Survivor mode. The game is a lot of fun. There are issues a little bit with controls and a little bit with some hitboxes, but if you're looking for something that's just like a fun... I even have one to call this a throwback to PlayStation titles, and I would say late 90s shooters. This kind of does have that certain look and appeal to it. And Survivor mode, it doesn't really have a true benefit. It's just kind of like you can go for forever if you want it to go for forever. And if you position yourself in a way, you can expand the box, get a nice little ammo boost, and you'll be able to light foes on fire. Or you can electrocute foes that do big damage. Some other initial thoughts, this jump animation has some lag to it. I'm wondering if it's because of the positioning of the body when it's performed. Because it's kind of like a kickback style of a jump. That's not horrible, but if you're trying to escape from enemies, it does have some issues, or some issues can occur. Being able to just switch guns on the map is also very good. The gun selection is actually much bigger than what I thought. The game is definitely worth its price. And on the PlayStation 4 and Switch, if you're looking for a game that's like this, that's a little bit of a sandbox shooter, that gives you that throwback value. One other small thing I had a issue with is the enemy type. I thought it would get more diverse the longer you go in Survivor mode. It's about all of the same enemies you're seeing on screen for the most part. There's different costumes or clothing, but other than that, these enemies are not as vast. So I'm hoping that when the developers have to make a second Hentai Vs Evil, they'll be able to add a more diverse set of enemies. Another issue I hate is that if you get stuck on an object, sometimes if you're surrounded, you can't jump to reposition. But it's not a thing that makes or breaks the enjoyment level of the game. And the dress-up stuff is very nice. It lets you feel like this is your own character. You have spiced up the ladies a little bit. And normal mode is pretty enjoyable. The maps remind me of like early voxel style maps from late PlayStation 2, Xbox era, where is what it kind of is, where you do have some of this neat environmental shading and this fun pixel style. And if I had to really rate this game, I would say out of 5. It's probably a 3 out of 5, being as this is something I would probably try to play on stream a little bit in Survivor mode if I was having a night where I wanted to play a sandbox shooter. Sound design is okay. The music is not the main focus of the game. That's the sandboxy action shooting that's going on. That is the main focus. Enemy health is a little high in certain areas. But other than that, the enemies are okay. And the water is nice. I've not tested if we can swim. Okay, we totally cannot swim. Maybe add swimming in the next game? Yeah, add swimming. Because you can add even more costumes. And just one other suggestion is this main screen, having different options for that. Since we do have this lovely photo mode. So, can you smile? You're kind of smiling. What about you? Okay, you smile too. No, you're looking away. You can't look away from the camera. Fine. We're done photo mode. So yeah, it was a interesting game to review. For this being my first true game, I had reviewed another game before, back when I had my old microphone and the quality was scuffed. But this I put about 5 hours in, give or take, from just running around in game, trying survivor mode, and testing stuff in rescue mode, seeing what's the most reliable way to do it. And I want to thank the developer again, and I want to thank the website called WooVit for the code. That's where I found the code to do this review. But the code was actually provided by EastAsiasoft on the behalf of the developer, which is Aros. Give me one moment. I believe it's Aros. Arios. It is Axyos Games. And Axyos Games has been doing games similar to this, as well as some VR games, and I'm looking forward to seeing what their next video game or VR game is like. And I want to thank all of you viewers for watching this. I love and appreciate everyone. Bye bye for now.